Hey there, curious cats. Ever walk into an antique shop and get the feeling that the objects are watching you? Or maybe you've got a good luck charm that seems to bring more bad luck than good. Well, today, we're diving headfirst into the creepy world of everyday objects with dark pasts. We're talking haunted dolls, cursed diamonds, possessed furniture, you name it, we've got it. So if you're easily spooked, you might want to grab a little nightlight and your favorite stuffy. Get some popcorn, relax, and let's unravel this mystery one whisker at a time. You know what they say, don't judge a book by its cover. But what about a creepy old music box that plays by itself? Or a ring that brings nothing but bad luck? These objects might look innocent, but trust me, they've got some seriously sinister stories to tell. And guess what? Some of these objects are just hanging out at museums, like little ticking time bombs of terror. Okay, let's talk. So, for real, why are we so obsessed with cursed objects anyway? Could it be the thrill of the unknown, the morbid curiosity, or maybe we just love a good scare? Let me know in the comments what you find most fascinating about these creepy relics. First up, we've got the queen bee of haunted dolls. Yeah, you named it. Annabelle. This Raggedy Ann doll looks sweet, right? Wrong. This sweet-looking doll isn't your ordinary toy. Back in the 70s, this doll went full-fledged poltergeist on a poor student nurse named Donna. Imagine you're trying to study your little heart out for your upcoming anatomy exam, and then boom! Your doll starts leaving you little notes like, Donna and her roommate even claimed to find the doll in different positions and locations from where they had left it. Maybe they just forgot they moved it, or did they? One day, they even came home to find Annabelle sitting upright on the couch with her sweet little arms crossed. I couldn't even imagine what I would do if I came home with something like that. But anyway, so Donna decided to call in our favorite paranormal dream team, the infamous Ed and Lorraine Warren, you know, the folks from The Conjuring. And they were like, yep, this doll is possessed. Apparently, Annabelle is possessed by the spirit of a young girl who died in the apartment building where Donna lived. But trust, this isn't your Casper the Friendly Ghost type situationship. This spirit is malevolent and it uses the doll to try to possess the living. So basically, it's like our beloved Toy Story gone very, very, did I say very? Wrong. Now, Annabelle's locked up in a glass case at the Warrens Occult Museum, probably plotting her great escape as we speak. Unfortunately, the museum temporarily closed in 2018 and then permanently closed following Lorraine's death in 2019. So we likely won't get in there anytime soon to check. And just to even add to that lore, the Warrens claim that Annabelle was responsible for a motorcycle accident that killed a nice young man who happened to mock the doll during a visit to the museum. Oh my. Next up, we've got the beautiful Hope Diamond. It's this massive, ridiculously expensive rock that's been passed down like a famous hot potato throughout history. And as awesome as it sounds, here's the catch, guys. Everyone who has owned this thing has seemingly met a tragic end. Listen, we're talking murder, suicide, financial ruin, you name it, and this thing has probably cost it. It's like the ultimate bad luck Brian of gemstones. The Hope Diamond's curse supposedly originated in the 17th century, when it was stolen from a Hindu temple in India. Legend has it that the temple priest cursed the diamond, vowing that misfortune would befall anyone who possessed it. And boy, did they deliver. One of its early owners, King Louis XIV of France, had the diamond recut, but then ironically later died of gangrene. Another owner, the Princess of Lamballe, was brutally murdered during the French Revolution. So what do you think? Is the diamond cursed, or are these stories just merely a coincidence? One owner, Evelyn Walsh McLean, was like, curse, psst, whatever. And story has it that the diamond went everywhere she went. But as you might have guessed it, her family was basically hit with every horrible tragedy imaginable. Her son was killed in a horrible car accident, her daughter died of an overdose, and her husband left her for another woman. Well, that last one might not be the ring's fault, but The moral of the story is don't mess with cursed diamonds, okay? Moving on to the worst piece of furniture you'll never own. Ever heard of the debug box? It's basically a haunted wine cabinet. Yeah, you heard that right. This thing is said to be packed with a malevolent spirit from Jewish folklore. Apparently, it likes to mess with people by making creepy noises, causing bad smells, and even throwing the occasional temper tantrum. It's like the roommate from Hades, but instead of stealing your food, your shoes, and your clothes, it steals your soul. Whew. The debug box gained notoriety when it was sold on eBay in 2003. The seller, Kevin Manis, even claimed that the box had caused a series of strange occurrences, including nightmares, health problems, and even a strange sulfurous smell that permeated throughout his house. He also reported that the box would sometimes vibrate or shake on its own. To this day, some believe that the box is truly possessed by a debug, a restless spirit that can possess the living. Others believe that the box is simply an object that has absorbed quite a bit of negative energy over time. Whatever the explanation might be, the debug box remains one of the most feared and intriguing cursed objects in the world. Would you be brave enough to open it? Let me know in the comments, okay? Next up, we're going back a few centuries to the Busby stoop chair. Have a seat, if your curiosity dares. This chair is so cursed, it makes musical chairs look like a relaxing day at the spa. You know, the moment they give you the hot stones on your back, do your nails, do your feet, and the whole 9 yards. Okay, I got sidetracked. But legend has it that a murderer named Thomas Busby cursed his chair before he was executed in 1702. He was a notorious criminal who murdered his father-in-law after a dispute over, you guessed it, a chair. Before his execution, he supposedly sat in the chair and declared that anyone who dared to sit in it after him would suffer the most terrible fate. And guess what? Yeah, that actually happened. People have actually died after sitting in it. Over the years, numerous people have sat in the chair, have met with untimely fates, from car accidents to falling off cliffs. So basically, it's like the opposite of your favorite lazy boy. This chair is now housed in a museum in England and of course completely out of reach to all museum visitors. But you know there's always that one person who tries to sneak a selfie. Hey, Becky here. Check out my Instagram, #CursedChairChallenge. Well, Becky, good luck to you, ma'am. Wishing you nothing but the best. Let me know how that goes. We've also got the Ring of Silvani, which brings tragedy to anyone who wears it. The conjured chest, a box full of angry spirits just waiting to be unleashed, and the LaLaurie house in New Orleans, where the ghosts of tortured slaves still roam the halls. But wait, we've also got the hands-resistant painting, which is said to have caused unease and strange occurrences in those who view it. And don't forget about the Robert the doll, yet another creepy doll with a history of mischief and mayhem. Then there's the Myrtle plantation mirror, which is said to hold the spirits of a family who died on the plantation. And finally, we've got the Crying Boy paintings, last but not least, in this segment. It's filled with unexplained fires, paranormal suspicion, and psychological intrigue after they decided to mass produce it. Okay, one more thing. Sorry, I forgot. We've got the most terrifying object on our list yet. Yes, it's another doll, but this one is called Olivia. This is like Annabelle's evil twin. It whispers, it moves, it attacks people in the night. Basically, it's the stuff of your worst nightmares. Some say it's a magnet for dark energy, where others say it's a portal to another dimension. Whatever it is, I'm definitely sleeping with the lights on tonight. Okay, so we've explored some really, really creepy objects, but here's the thing. Are these objects really, really cursed? Or are they just objects that have witnessed tragedy, absorbing the negative energy around them? Or maybe, just maybe, it's all conjecture and coincidence. Or maybe there's something more to it. What do you think? Share your thoughts and any creepy encounters you've had with the objects in the comments. And if you're brave enough to explore more terrifying tales, unsolved mysteries, and historical enigmas, hit that subscribe button and join the Curious Cat crew. See you in the next video, if you dare.